Hi, today I want to talk about how I woke up at 5:28 a.m. and built a six-figure business as an introvert. Let's dive in. I said no to basically everything, and I built a six-figure business by waking up really, really early back in the day. And spoiler alert, I still wake up preferably before 6 a.m. Let's talk about how I did it, how you can too, and how you can stop wasting your mornings because your mornings they have the power to completely change your life. I started writing words online in 2018. I was in a 9 to 5. I was working in the music business. The only time I would have for myself was in the mornings. I've always been a morning person. I've always loved those crispy first hours of the day when no one else is up. It's just me, my computer, my candles, my coffee, my chocolate. I know, don't come for me, health people, doctors. I have chocolate in the morning with my coffee. It's just a little piece, but I love it. It's mine. Don't take it away from me. I love everything that has to do with a good morning routine. I don't journal. I don't meditate. I don't go for a walk. I don't go work out or whatever. I'm creative in the mornings because that's when I have the most creative energy. This all started as a little passion project when it came to writing specifically because I wanted to do something for myself. I didn't know that thing would turn into a business down the line. I had no idea. And so I just decided to start writing online as a creative outlet. I remember promising myself that I would wake up before 6 a.m. every single day, including weekends, and do something for me that's creative, either music related, so writing songs. I also did that in the mornings. I would light a little candle and I would just sing. I would bring up my guitar or I would top line tracks. And somehow I built a six-figure business in the process because those words that I wrote on my website in secret, I wasn't telling anyone about it. It bloomed into a cozy online business that has given me financial freedom, time freedom, energy freedom, and freedom in general, freedom to create for a living and to be able to design my life in a way that is right for me. I'm not saying this to, look what I did, look how free I am. Like, that's not what this video is about. I just want to share with you how freaking powerful those first few hours of the day can be if you are willing to wake up a little bit earlier. If you also have a dream tugging at your heartstrings and you really want to pursue something creative, but you feel like you don't have the time or the energy or the resources, most likely time is holding you back, you absolutely can, but you have to be willing to get a little bit uncomfortable at first, wake up a little bit earlier in increments. So don't start by waking up at 4 a.m. Start by waking up 15 minutes earlier every single day, because this little routine can change everything for you. If you are persistent, if you stay consistent with your creative work, if you continue to produce and wake up early to be able to create the beautiful things that you want to create. I know for me, I am the most creative in the mornings. That is when I have the most creative energy. If you ask me to work on my dreams after my 9 to 5, after my kids are put to bed, I will not do it. I will not. I will put on some Netflix. I'm going to have more chocolate. Yes, don't come for me. I'm going to pop open a Coke Zero and get under my sheets. That's what I'm going to do because I don't have any energy at the end of a day. And this has always been true for me. My first piece of advice is if you think you are a night owl and if you think that you have the most creative energy during nighttime, in the evenings, or if you think you don't have any energy in the mornings, I'm going to challenge you to just try. Just see if you are able to wake up 10 minutes earlier tomorrow morning. It's probably not going to be easy. You're not going to jump out of bed and willingly get out of your warm, cozy, comfy sheets. It's going to be hard, but you could use Mel Robbins' 5-second rule. I've used it for those mornings where I really didn't want to get up. Count backwards from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're up. No time for second thoughts, no time to think, just 10 more minutes. Just get up, just get started. Put on your slippers and make some coffee. Oh my gosh. It's the best. Put on some cozy music, light a candle, and just create something. Just create something for 15 minutes. It doesn't matter what it is. You just want to get into the habit of waking up a little bit earlier. Once you've done this for a week, wake up 30 minutes earlier, then 45, then an hour, and boom, you're up before the rooster crows. And try your best to keep up this habit on weekends as well, because as soon as you break the pattern, it's going to be harder to wake up early. Trust me. If you are in a life situation where you're not able to wake up early, maybe you're working shifts or maybe you're breastfeeding all night, whatever your life looks like right now, audit your time and energy levels throughout the day and see where you can find pockets of time for your dreams. And if you have small babies and you're up all night, that's not going to be forever. So as soon as your kids are sleeping through the night, hopefully they will be sleeping through the night sooner rather than later. You can get right back into it. Another thing I did during this time when I built my business, when I was waking up really early, still do by the way, I also said no to basically everything and anything. And this isn't really a problem for me. I am a big introvert, and so social events, work things, I'm likely to either find an excuse or just not go at all. I hope no one gets mad for me saying that. But especially if you have a dream that you really want to pursue, you simply have to put in the time. You have to make it a thing that you prioritize. It's like when you go to med school or law school or study anything for a period of time, you are in it, you are consumed. Like right now, I am getting my driver's license. I know I'm 36 years old and I can't even drive a car. Hopefully by the end of this year, I will be able to. But right now, I am so consumed with learning all there is to know about driving a car. I am prioritizing that over other things. I'm listening to the driving material instead of podcasts or music. And it's the same thing with online business or creative dreams. You have to say no to things that don't align. Now, of course, you're not going to say no to everything, things that matter to you, relationships that matter to you, but those social things that you don't really have to go to, but your boss or your friends really want you to go and you don't really want to go anyway, just say no. That way you can wake up early and work on your dreams instead of going to that thing. It's only for a season, right? It's not like you're going to say no to everything for the rest of your life. If you love being social, you're going to be able to be social again down the line. But for a season, until you've built up some momentum, until you have gotten somewhere with your creative dream and you can see it, it's happening, things are going to look different for you. And you're most likely going to have more time and energy to do other things. I'm not really a big fan of the hustle culture, but I do think that if you have something that matters to you, a creative dream, or you want to build an online business, you kind of have to go all in for a season, for a period of time until you see some results. Whatever you put in, you're going to get back. So if you're not putting any time or energy into your dreams, you can't really expect to get results. You can expect to get results if you say yes to social events and brunches and watch that new TV show on Netflix that everybody's talking about. You sure can get results, but you're not going to get results as fast as if you would if you prioritize your dreams over scrolling sessions, Netflix sessions, and going to Sunday brunches. So what I did was say no to everything, which was, I didn't have kids at the time and it was easier for me to say no to things and just focus on my dreams. So I will say that I really prioritized my time and I woke up early. Every day I would make sure that I would just do something that relates to my dreams of having my own business. Even if that thing was, create a pin in Canva and schedule it to Pinterest and it would take me 10 minutes. Like that was better than nothing. 10 minutes is better than no minutes at all. Because as soon as you stop, as soon as you're not in motion anymore when it comes to your business, you lose momentum and it's easier to fall off the bandwagon and procrastinate, perfect, start overthinking, start doubting yourself. So we want to stay in motion, people. Now that I come to think of it, my first ever digital product that I created and sold in my business was an ebook all about morning routines. It was called Dream Morning. May she rest in peace. You can see how obsessed I am with morning routines. I would not be where I am today with my business had I not woken up at 5:28 every single morning and worked on my dreams. And some days I wasn't jumping out of bed, but most days I was actually jumping out of bed willingly and voluntarily before 6 a.m. every single day because I found my spark. So find your spark, find that thing that you are inspired and motivated to wake up really early for, and then start waking up early and do the thing. Follow your dreams. I'm being serious. I'm being very serious. Tomorrow morning, big challenge for you. Wake up 15 minutes minutes earlier and see what you can create. Just go to Pinterest, start dreaming up, have a conversation with ChatGPT. I have this dream. How am I going to make it happen? I'm going to have 30 minutes in the mornings every single morning, and then just make that time the coziest it can be. Light a candle, put some Alexi Murdoch music on. I have a playlist in the description below that I listen to every single morning if you want to listen to what I'm listening to, and have that beautiful hipsterish fruity coffee or whatever you enjoy, and just enjoy the solitude. Enjoy the space to create without any distractions. Turn off that phone. Don't you dare open Instagram before 6 a.m. That is no, don't do that. And just see what happens. Stay curious. Ask yourself, oh boy, if I continue to wake up early every single day and do something related to my dreams, I'm bound to make something happen. So that's what I have for you today. This is exactly how I've built my business, by waking up at 5:28 a.m. I know it's very specific, but that's when my alarm goes off. Join the 5:28 a.m. club. Is that a thing? We're making it a thing. All right, cozy vibes. Oh wait, I have a thing coming up in November. If you want to get on the wait list, get on the super cool VIP wait list below, because I'm launching something new and I'm only launching it to the wait list. Hop on it below and I will see you next week.